This is the most OP Naruto on YouTube. Okay, my guy at 6 years old can take on all 5 ninja nations and win. You do not understand how OP this is. Well, you will after you watch the video, so let's get into that. Roll the intro. Naruto darted across the streets, avoiding angry mobs of villagers. The citizens of Konoha were going to stop at nothing to kill the Jinchuriki of Kurama, the nine-tailed fox, and Naruto was only 2 years old. The civilians cornered Naruto inside an alleyway, whips, knives, and clubs in hands. "Nowhere to run now, demon brat," the man in the lead said. "Toss-on," Naruto said. Minato Namikaze, the Yondaime Hokage, stood in the corner. The Hokage shot an icy glare at Naruto. "Good thing they weren't beating Menma and Mito. I was worried there for a second." "Bye, demon." Minato walked away, humming a song. He was the hero of Konoha, and the father of Menma, Mito, and the forgotten Naruto. Menma, Mito, Kushina, his wife, and himself were hailed as the village heroes for defeating the Kyuubi. Minato smiled as the villagers began to pummel the poor child. Flashback. Kurama's tail slashed at Konohagakure Shinobi, Minato Namikaze, Hiruzen Sarutobi, and Konoha Jonin battled the fox, launching attacks at the tailed beast. "I'll seal you, demon," Hiruzen said. Minato grinned. He wouldn't have to die today. "Yes," Minato said happily. Hiruzen lunged at the fox, using his staff to propel himself. The Yondaime Hokage weaved quick hand seals. "Dead demon consuming seal!" The Shinigami appeared, ready to consume souls. "Minato, you will become the next Hokage." "Seal the beast into my son," Kushina said, after giving birth to Naruto Uzumaki. The Shinigami dragged Kurama into the young baby, Naruto, as Hiruzen's soul disappeared part by part. "I wish for Naruto to be treated as an equal." Hiruzen collapsed, his lifeless corpse toppling to the ground. Minato cheered. "The Kyuubi's defeated," Minato announced. The shinobi roared in delight. "Minato, I have 2 twins. Hail them as heroes. I don't care about this demon anymore," Kushina whispered. "Same here," Minato whispered back. The couple hated Naruto for being the Kyuubi. Kushina had first wanted Naruto to save the world when she brought him out, but when she realized that Naruto had become a Jinchuriki, she spat at Naruto in disgust. "I, Minato Namikaze, along with Kushina Uzumaki and our children Menma and Mito Namikaze, have saved the world. Unfortunately, Hiruzen Sarutobi here has fallen at the hands of the Kyuubi. This is Naruto," Minato declared. The Yondaime Hokage threw Naruto on the ground, spitting at him. "This boy is the Nine Tails," the shinobi gasped. "From now on, I will be the Hokage," Minato said gleefully. Flashback end. From that point on, Naruto, he refused to call himself with the last name of the parent that had thrown him to sleep in the attic, had been beaten up and bullied, as well as neglected by his parents. Naruto burst into tears. Wah. Time skip 3 years later. Naruto sat on the blanket he had been given as a bed. Minato and Kushina had locked him in while they celebrated Menma and Mito's birthday. Naruto's room had almost nothing, only a single blanket as his bed and a plank of wood as his desk. Naruto despised his mean parents. Naruto had longed to be a ninja so he could become acknowledged by everyone as a hero. A year ago, Naruto found Kurama, who had started teaching him. Naruto knew the basics, along with some D and C rank: fire release, water release, earth release, lightning release, and wind release, his affinity. "Naruto," Kushina said coldly as she opened the door. "Come down. It's your turn to give Menma and Mito their birthday presents." Naruto walked down slowly, His siblings had just started learning ninjutsu for their birthday presents. He had seen them in the yard. Pathetic, Naruto thought at the time. Our birthday is pummeling you, Menma grinned. The whole Namikaze family joined in, punching Naruto. And disowning you, see ya, Mito cackled. Soon, Naruto, age 5, was sitting outside the Namikaze mansion. He had been banished. Kurama, I'm sad, wailed Naruto. Don't fear. A man wearing a white robe descended into Naruto's landscape, along with 3 others. You have been chosen as the child of prophecy. Unlike your spoilt siblings, I am Hagiramu Otsutsuki, the sage of Six Path. Naruto gasped. He had saw his name in the scrolls. Naruto had done his homework. He knew all about the ninja world, his history, geography, and shinobi. We will grant you a power, Ashura Otsutsuki said. My host has been Hashirama Senju. We will give you our chakra and a gift, a Kekkei Genkai, to you. My host has been Madara of the Uchiha. My gift is the Sharingan, the Mangekyo Sharingan, the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and the Rinnegan, Indra said. Mine is Hashirama's wood style, Ashura said. You shall have the Byakugan, Hamura Otsutsuki said. And my gift to you is the tailed beast chakra, Hagurama said. Hey, Hagurama-sama! Long time no see, Kurama said cheerfully. Thank you. You know him? Naruto asked. Yes, I created the tailed beast along with my brother, Hamura, Hagurama said. I and my brother shall leave Hashirama and Madara here to train you, Indra said. Indra is right, but as of now, you need a home. Find a clan that accepts you, and your doujutsu will only activate if you want it to. We are gifting these gifts to you because you need them. Good luck, Ashura said. With a poof, the Otsutsuki disappeared. Naruto smiled. He had been gifted power beyond what he imagined. Kurama, shall we lodge in an alleyway where we shall train? Naruto asked. Certainly, and this time you will have Hashirama Senju and Madara Uchiha to help you. Kurama grinned. Chapter 2. Naruto sat in the alleyway. The villagers were beating him up again, and he wouldn't do anything about it. Stop, a boy his age, 5, said, holding a brand kunai. The Uchiha crest was on his back. Sasuke Uchiha, why are you even helping this demon? The villager spat. He's a person, you know, Sasuke said, disgusted. Come here, let's go. My name is Sasuke. Sasuke led Naruto out of the alleyway into a park. What's your name? I want to be your friend, Sasuke asked kindly. Naruto, I'm an orphan, Naruto said. Do you want to join me in my family? Sasuke asked. The Uchiha wanted a friend his age, like Naruto. Yes, thank you, Naruto cheered. He's the Uchiha heir. Go with him, Madara whispered in Naruto's mind. Sasuke brought Naruto to the Uchiha compound. Sasuke, who's this? Fugaku said. He's my new friend. He's an orphan. Can we adopt him, please? Sasuke said. Sure, Itachi said. The Uchiha quickly signed the adoption papers and Naruto had become an official Uchiha. Murata didn't care, he just allowed it. He didn't care if Naruto joined another clan. Hello, Naruto, a woman said kindly. I'm Mikoto Uchiha. I'm your mom, okay? I'm not saying that. No. Okay, mother. No. Naruto said happily. Is that my father? Okay. Naruto pointed at Fugaku, who nodded. Time skip, 1 week. So, Naruto, do you know who your parents are? Mikoto asked. Naruto nodded. The Hokage and his wife? The Uchiha's mouth dropped open in shock. He dumped me and disowned me, Naruto spat. Naruto, you're now an Uchiha, okay? Your family isn't the Hokage's family anymore, Itachi said. Okay, Nissan, Naruto said cheerfully again. The Uchiha had become Naruto's family. Itachi was his older brother, Sasuke was his younger brother, Shisui was his cousin, and Fugaku and Mikoto were his parents. Boys, today we're gonna do Sharingan training, Itachi announced. Naruto and Sasuke cheered. Let's go to the Uchiha training grounds, Itachi said. The boys walked to the yard. Naruto and Sasuke had become best friends. They trained together and learnt together. Show me your Sharingan, Itachi said. Sasuke's 3 Tomoe Sharingan appeared, and Naruto's Eternal Mangekyo Rinne Sharingan appeared. Itachi gasped. How did Naruto get that special Sharingan? He didn't even have the Rinnegan. Naruto, you aren't an Uchiha by blood. How did you get those eyes? Itachi asked. A guy called Hashirama or whatever gave me them, Naruto said. He was still a kid, and didn't really know what to do with them. He only knew the basics through Madara. That's the Sage of Six Path, Itachi thought. Shisui, you've got to see this, Itachi said. Shisui ran out and glanced at Naruto's eyes. They were Madara Uchiha eyes. Naruto, do you know the basics? Shisui asked. Naruto nodded. I'll make some shadow clones to help me learn, Naruto said. The Uchiha were amazed. How could Minato not notice such a big prodigy? He even was acknowledged by the Sage of Six Paths himself. The boy trained hard, and Sasuke was weaker than Naruto by a little bit. Naruto Nissan, let's go back in, Sasuke said. Okay. The two Uchiha boys rushed in, ready for dinner. Time skip. 1 month. Rumors had spread regarding the prodigy of the Uchiha. The Sannin and Danzo had heard of them, so they decided to check the kid out. Danzo wanted the kid en route. The Sannin wanted to train the kid. Naruto, someone important wants to see you, Mikoto called. Come in, Kasan, Naruto said, as Mikoto opened the door. The Sannin stepped into the house. Thank you, Uchiha-san, Tsunade said. Hello, are you the Sannin? Naruto asked as Sasuke ran out too. Yes, you did your homework, I see, Orochimaru said. Yes, Naruto and Sasuke's knowledge are beyond anyone at the academy. They also have strong dojutsu and techniques, Mikoto said. Naruto, Sasuke, we want to train you for 1 year. We'll visit every day to train you. Is that fine? Jiraiya said. Kasan, I want to be trained, Sasuke said. Okay, Mikoto said. I'll allow them to be trained by you. Naruto, Sasuke, make sure you do your chores first. Okay, Kasan, Naruto and Sasuke said. Shall we start? Jiraiya said. In the Uchiha training grounds, Naruto and Sasuke created clones to help them with their training. Sasuke had enough chakra reserves for 10 clones, while Naruto created 10 also. These kids are real prodigies, Jiraiya thought. Tsunade taught them basic chakra control, chakra-infused attacks, and he had them study medicine and poison, while Jiraiya taught them basic ninjutsu, chakra change, and taijutsu. Orochimaru taught them information, summoning, and genjutsu. In a month, Naruto and Sasuke had mastered the material the Sannin taught them. This stuff is usually learned in half a year, Tsunade thought. Amazing. The two brothers continued learning. Sharingan Jutsu and Kenjutsu from Itachi and Shisui, Medical Ninjutsu from Tsunade, Sage Mode from Jiraiya, and Funjutsu from Orochimaru. Naruto and Sasuke continued learning. Quickly, the brothers had become the most feared ninja in Konoha, being trained in all kinds of techniques and jutsu. Soon, Naruto and Sasuke had mastered everything but taijutsu, and had finished the Sannin training in half a year. Time skip. 1 week later. Danzo knocked on the door of the Uchiha. Half a year had passed since the rumors begun. He hadn't tried the Uchiha yet, as he had wasted too long checking the other clans. Fugaku opened the door. Danzo, what brings you here? Fugaku said. I would like to recruit young Sasuke and Naruto into the Anbu, Danzo said. I heard rumors about two brothers being prodigies who are trained by the Sannin. I'll allow it, but you must have Naruto and Sasuke approval first, Fugaku said. Naruto, Sasuke. Tasan, Sasuke said. Naruto and Sasuke were 6 now. Is that Danzo from the Anbu? Naruto asked. You did your homework, said Danzo. Join the Anbu. Okay, Jiji, Sasuke said, as the two brothers giggled. Yeah, I want to join, Naruto said. Good. Meet me in the Forest of Death tomorrow, Danzo said. Okay, Jiji, Naruto said. Danzo left the room, smiling. He had recruited 2 prodigies for the Anbu. Naruto and Sasuke prepared a snack hungry. Tomorrow, Sasuke said. We're part of the Anbu Black Ops, Naruto said. Let's go tell Itachi-Nisan. Okay, Sasuke said, as the boys went to find Itachi. Before I move on to chapter 3, I wanted to state, as the title says, this story, they're kind of too OP. But this one's like not very well power based. It's more for like comedy, and they just kind of like wreck everyone they get into fights with. If you're not into that, I have other Naruto neglected series, like my current What If Naruto Was Neglected. On that one, Naruto is still really strong. He's kind of the unofficial leader of Team 7 right after Kakashi. Kakashi's still on top. But like Naruto defeated Zabuza kind of easily. Well, not easily. He had to rest for like a couple days, but you know, he's still he's stronger than Zabuza as a Genin. So Naruto's really strong at that. It has really good pasting. But you know, if you just want something like Naruto being super OP and just wrecking everyone, this is What If for you. Chapter 3. Sasuke and Naruto walked into the forest of death. Test start, Danzo called, as 5 Anbu rushed into the forest. Sasuke and Naruto's eternal Mangekyo Sharingan flared to life. The Anbu shot jutsu at the 2 boys. Both Sasuke and Naruto easily sidestepped and responded with a wind release. Wind explosion! And fire release. Great fireball! As the fireball engulfed the Anbu, attacking Naruto, shot out poison-coated Senbon, which hit the targets perfectly. The Anbu slowly fell to the ground as 2 6-year-olds deactivated their Jojutsu. Perfect, Danzo said. You're in. Naruto and Sasuke high-fived. Nice job, Sasuke, Naruto cheered. Same to you, Naruto, Sasuke replied. Good job, Naruto. You've done well, Hashirama said. Thank you, Madara, Hashirama, Kurama, Naruto thought. You're welcome, Kurama said. Boys, meet me in the Anbu launch floor 5 tomorrow morning, Danzo instructed. I'll see you then. Okay, Danzo, thanks, Naruto cheered. You're welcome, Naruto, Sasuke, Danzo said laughing. Anbu launch floor 5, the next day, 8 a.m. Naruto and Sasuke stepped into Danzo's office. 5 masks sat on the desk, a fox, hawk, boar, bird, and a dragon one. Sasuke immediately snatched up the hawk mask, while Naruto took the fox mask. Good, our new Anbu fox and hawk are officially in, Danzo smiled. Who would you like to work under, the Hokage or me? Let's go for Hokage, but we'll do jobs for you too, Danzo-sama, Naruto said. Good. Go report to Minato Namikaze right now, Danzo replied. Okay, Sasuke said, as he and his new brother Shunshined and Hiraishined to the Hokage office. Well, Sasuke Shunshined, but Naruto Hiraishined. Hokage office. Minato Namikaze sat on his desk. His daughter and son, Menma and Mito Namikaze Uzumaki, were in the academy and needed a security detail. Hello, Hokage-sama. We're the newest Anbu, Fox and Hawk, Naruto said emotionlessly. Hello. What missions would you like? Minato said. 100 SS plus rank missions at once, please. We'll finish it in 1 week, Sasuke said. Are you sure, boys? Naruto asked. Yes, Naruto nodded. Alright, Minato said, as he sent the 2 brothers on their mission. 1 week later, Naruto and Sasuke smiled under their masks. Hokage-sama, we're finished, Naruto said. Good, Minato said. I need to issue an SSSSS rank mission for you 2. Please, go to the academy and protect my children, Mito and Menma. We have to decline. This is not a proper mission. It is for your family's personal gain. Please issue this to another young Anbu, Naruto said. No, you will do it or else, Minato roared. No, why does it have to be us? We don't want to do this, Sasuke said. There are no other young Anbu that have not revealed their identities, while you 2 Bakas are it. Remove your masks now, Minato said, the selfish Hokage. We shall not do that, Naruto said calmly. Inside, Naruto wanted to kill Minato now, but he knew that the consequences it would bring to Danzo, the Uchiha clan, and the people who cared for him. You must, Minato boomed as he ripped off the mask. Naruto and Sasuke were wearing the mask that Kakashi usually wore, so Minato couldn't see their faces. Two Uchiha brothers activated their Sharingan. "You don't want to mess with us, Minato Namikaze," Naruto spat. "You'll do the mission or I'll banish the Uchiha clan from Konoha, as well as slaughter the people you care for," Minato said. "You're a selfish Hokage and an idiot, but we will do the mission. But be aware, we will not be lenient if it comes down to it," Naruto said as Sasuke nodded. "Very well." As he removed the mask, Minato gasped, then smiled. "Naruto Uzumaki, as your father, I demand you give Mito and Menma your Sharingan," Minato said selfishly. "No, you're not my father anymore. You let me become an Uchiha and sign the adoption papers," Naruto spat. "Naruto is now my brother," Sasuke said. "Alright," Minato said, thinking of evil things in his brain. As Naruto and Sasuke left, Minato rubbed his hands. "Anbu, I have an SS rank mission for you two. Obtain Uchiha Uzumaki Naruto's Sharingan." Minato smiled evilly. This is the most fast-paced stories I've read. But that's where I'm gonna end it, guys. If you've enjoyed, like the video, comment Q. When it gets to 500 likes, I'll upload the next part. If not, check out my other neglected series that I'm currently doing, and I have 2 more what ifs coming up. Those are, personally, I like those stories a lot better because, you know, they make sense. It's a logical pacing. Those 2 will come later, so if you want to stay in tune for those 2 others, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and I'll see you all in the next part. Roll the outro.
Wanted a bitch who was on the move, but you want a goddamn late. Got that one in my bed and she just wanna sleep. Fucking up all of the sheets. She only wake up to eat. Do this shit every week. Like, why you do that? Crying, you wanna be great, but sleeping until the next day. Why you do that? Got that much in the bank. We go out, she order the steak. Why you do that?